Decorate smartly by planning camera placement for seasonal lights and props so holiday displays do not blind your surveillance. Place cameras where they maintain unobstructed sight lines even when decorations are up, aiming for a slight downward angle to avoid bright lights washing out the sensor while still capturing faces and activity. Use flexible mounts that allow quick repositioning without tools, or install temporary pole mounts to elevate a camera above typical decorations, making sure the mount is secure and weather-rated. When adding or moving a camera for an event, match the focal length and field of view to the intended coverage area so you do not create blind spots or excessive motion at the frame edges. Run a short checklist after any change by walking the most likely approach paths while observing live view on your recorder or mobile app to confirm exposure and detection zones. To reduce glare from string lights, move cameras slightly off axis from the brightest fixtures and enable any available wide dynamic range or high dynamic range mode to balance highlights and shadows. Label any temporary wiring and use outdoor rated extension solutions that are routed away from walkways to avoid trip hazards and preserve the appearance of your display. People commonly place cameras too low, so wreaths or props block the field of view. And the quick fix is to raise the camera on a pole or an adjustable bracket and then verify coverage by walking typical paths. Another frequent issue is pointing a camera directly into decorative floodlights, which causes blown highlights and loss of detail. So reposition the camera off axis and enable dynamic range features or reduce exposure where possible. A third concern is neglecting to test motion detection after installing decorations, which leads to missed alerts. So trigger the sensor manually from each approach direction and adjust sensitivity zones or masking in the camera settings to exclude moving trees or curtains of lights. BigHomeProjects.com helps homeowners find local contractors who can advise on optimal camera placement and install flexible mounting solutions for seasonal needs. We also help contractors find work and share expertise through our discussion community where we and other members exchange practical tips and project examples.